We all want to make the most of our exercises, whether it's by running faster, doing more reps, doing more sets, or just by pushing our bodies to the limit. And while most of us mentally prepare for a challenging workout, we frequently fail to fuel the engine properly or complete it. So, what should you eat before going to the gym? Keep watching the video in its entirety to know more about the best pre-workout snacks to aid in your gaining journey. It might be tough to decide what to eat before and after a workout, but the effort is well worth it. What you put into your mouth matters when it comes to a pre-workout snack. You'll want to make sure your body is fully fed before putting it through the ringer. These are the foods you'd consume normally, and you'll eat even more if you know they'll help you meet your fitness goals. Consider what you eat before and after your workout to get the most out of your gym time. So, what's the best way to fuel up for a workout? Studies show that eating before exercising will offer you the best opportunity of getting the most out of your efforts. You may feel dizzy, lightheaded, queasy, or sluggish if you don't eat enough before you exercise. It might also increase your chances of getting hurt. Even if none of these things occur, missing meals can negatively influence your performance and cause you to lose ground. Pre-workout snacks should always be timed. The optimal time to eat is 30 minutes to 3 hours before your workout. You won't be digested when you arrive at the gym, but you won't have burned off all those healthy calories yet. Hydrate yourself. Before going to the gym, it is important to make sure your body is well hydrated. Checking the color of your urine first thing in the morning is one way to determine your overall hydration state. For example, lemonade-colored pee shows enough hydration, whereas dark-colored urine suggests a lack of H2O, according to the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. The goal is to prevent dehydration, which can lead to fatigue and muscle cramps or spasms. The pre-workout snack should have plenty of carbs. Carbohydrates are the same as energy. They break down into glucose when we eat them, which enters our muscles and gives us the power we need to perform to our maximum capacity. When you exercise your muscles, they store glucose in the form of glycogen and draw on these when required. Carbohydrates guarantee that you have additional glucose on hand if you need it to replenish your glycogen levels when it comes to what you eat before a workout. The pre-workout snack should have some form of protein. It's a good idea to have some protein before your workout, especially if you're performing weight training. We produce microscopic breaks in our muscle fibers when undertaking strength training activities like lifting weights. Your body heals those micro tears while you're sleeping, making your muscles more prominent and robust than before. And it requires protein. Moving on to the snack items now. Here are some of the best pre-workout snacks you can consume. Bananas. Who doesn't like bananas? Bananas, dubbed nature's power bar, are abundant in carbohydrates and potassium, which aids nerve and muscle function. Carbohydrates provide our bodies and minds energy, and they account for 90% of the calories in bananas. Oats. Because of their high fiber content, oats release carbohydrates slowly. Your energy levels remain stable throughout your workout due to the progressive release, allowing you to train harder for longer. Vitamin B, which assists in converting carbohydrates into energy, is also provided. Because Irish oats are the least processed and have a lower glycemic load than quick cooking and instant oats, they are the best. Grilled chicken, broccoli, and sweet potato. If you want to build muscle mass or perform a lot of circuit training, this combo is a must-try. There is a reason professional athletes consume it daily, and we think it's about time you did too. Dried fruits. Combine dried berries, apricots, figs, and pineapple for a quick, simple, and nutritious pre-workout snack that will keep you energized and complete for a substantial amount of time. Grab a handful of dried fruits high in simple carbs that are easy to digest. Greek yogurt with some fruits. This is an excellent mix. The fruit has a lot of carbohydrates, while Greek yogurt has a lot of protein. Greek yogurt offers approximately double the protein, half the carbohydrates, and half the salt of standard yogurt. What ties them together? The carbohydrates in the fruit are immediately broken down and utilized as fuel throughout your workout, while the protein is kept for a bit longer and used to prevent muscle damage. So it's an ideal match. Mixed nuts. Although nuts have a high fat content, they supply the protein and calories needed to develop muscular growth. If you're trying your best to reduce weight, stay away from this particular product. If you're going to buy store-bought trail mix, stay away from the chocolate or yogurt-coated almonds. Whole grain bread with peanut or almond butter with some banana slices. Simple carbs, natural sugars, and most crucially, potassium are all abundant in bananas. This electrolyte is lost through sweat and assists in preventing muscle cramps. In addition, the bread is rich in blood sugar stabilizing complex carbs because of the healthy fat in peanut or almond butter. Chicken thigh, rice, and steamed vegetables. Are you looking for the best meal to consume before going to the gym? Take a look at this tried and true dish, which incorporates protein and complex carbs. Furthermore, the vegetable's fibers assist in digestion. It's a personal preference to prefer chicken thighs over breasts, but dark meat has more of the beneficial fat you need to stay full during your workout. Oatmeal, protein powder, and some blueberries. The complex carbs in oatmeal break down slowly in your system, providing you with more energy for a more extended period of time. To enhance the nutrition, add a scoop of protein powder. Fruits like blueberries, raspberries, and cherries are high in antioxidants, which help prevent cell damage. Scrambled eggs, avocado, and vegetables. You may use the entire egg if you like. If you include the yolk, they're high in protein and contain all 8 necessary amino acids. These aid in muscle development and recovery. Avocado is a good source of healthy fat, and all of the veggies are nutrient-dense powerhouses. Protein shake. Of course, protein powder is a must-have. Mixed berries, bananas, peanut butter, avocado, and even leafy greens are good alternatives. Quick digesting carbs, as well as healthy fats and proteins, will be provided. Caffeine. Caffeine is a tried and true strategy to increase energy levels. Before a workout, a cup of strong coffee or an energy drink will provide a significant boost. Studies have also found caffeine to improve workouts in persons who exercise regularly. To avoid the jitteriness of caffeine use, pair it with some fruit, almonds, or toast. Chocolate milk. The qualities that make this drink an excellent post-workout snack also makes it an excellent pre-workout meal. Chocolate milk has a lot of carbs and protein, which can help you stay motivated during your workout. So, if you're hungry but don't want to consume solid food first thing in the morning, this is a great option. Granola or protein bar. Bars are great since they are small, easy to consume, filled with nutrients, and portable. Protein bars are delicious before weight training sessions. Whether you buy them or create them yourself, there are countless taste and texture variations. Deli meat roll-up. Make time for a little more extensive breakfast before starting aerobic activity if you'll be doing it for more than an hour. According to studies, slices of lean meat, such as turkey, are another easy-to-digest protein option before a sweat session. For a fast and carb-heavy protein carrier, roll them up in a tortilla or wrap. You might also add a slice of cheese if you have the hunger and time to digest it. Each person has a different reception to different food and drinks before a workout. Some people can't tolerate anything but a sports drink right before a workout, while some can eat a solid meal. But whatever it is, make sure to consume something before a few hours of working out. And the closer your meal or snack comes to your activity, the less protein, fat, and calories it has for faster digestion. 2 to 3 hours before a workout, eat a well-balanced lunch with carbohydrates, protein, and fat, about the same portion size as usual. Consider chicken and olive oil spaghetti. 30 to 60 minutes before your workout, concentrate on carbohydrates and protein, and restrict your overall consumption to the size of a snack, not a meal. An apple with string cheese, white bread with peanut butter, or a low-fat granola bar, for example. If apples upset your stomach before a workout, removing the skin makes them more tolerable. 30 minutes or less before a workout. Eat a carb-only snack or beverage, such as a banana, sports drink, white crackers, rice crackers, or a plain toaster waffle that is about the size of a small snack. Simple carbohydrates, such as white crackers or white toast, are usually advised as a pre-workout fuel source. But if your body is alright with it, you can try wheat choices if you like. In essence, try to eat more complex carbs and proteins before your workout to maximize your energy level. Drink plenty of water to avoid cramps, and make sure you time your snacks. Let us know what your favorite pre-workout meal is in the comments section below.